Hello, everybody, and welcome to Reflections. I'm Demar Young, and I am your host slash educator slash entertainer. In our first reflection, I would like to talk about Colorado versus Colorado State. A lot of people are talking about the hit that Blackman put on. I forgot the young man's name. Travis. I forgot his last name. I'm sorry. I forgot his last. Travis. Was it hit dirty? Yeah, it was dirty. Should he have been thrown out the game? Yeah, he should have been thrown out the game. But you guys have to remember this is football, and there's plays like that every Sunday. There are plays like that every Saturday. Hell, there are plays like that on Friday in high school football. So, for those of you calling for the man to be kicked out the league, hurt, burned out the stake, you guys are exaggerating and overreacting. Should the young man Blackman been kicked out the game? Yes. Should he be suspended for a game? Yes. Do I hope that my man Travis from Colorado State, excuse me, Colorado comes back healthy? Of course. The boy is a beast. The boy is a beast. The boy will play in the NFL. I hope he comes back healthy, and I hope he comes back wiser, and I hope that he comes back in the same capacity that he was before he left, or even in greater capacity. But here's the educational part of this video. All of these young men, well, most of them, I shouldn't say all, are under the age of 24. For males, the male brain does not develop until after 24 years old. So those young men are out there going on what they believe they know, and they're going on emotions. Their emotional regulation stems from the amygdala. It's your fight, flight, or freeze response. You have your thalamus, you have your hypothalamus, and you have your hippocampus. All of that's part of your limbic system. It's your most basic brain. All of that regulates your emotions. And then you have your prefrontal cortex, which is your last part of your brain to develop after 25, excuse me, after 24. And you're wanting a young man who's already being hyped up by his coach, who's already being hyped up by the video, who's already being hyped up by his teammates, who's already being hyped up by his mama, who's already being hyped up by his girlfriend, who's already hyping himself up to fully regulate his emotions. Should he have been able to do it? Yes. Was it a dirty play? Like I said, yes, it was. But at the same time, in that game of football, I understand why he did it. Should he have did it? No. He was just trying to hit Travis. I forgot the last man's name. I'm gonna have to look it up. He was trying to hit the young man, Travis, the wide receiver from Colorado. Did he want to hurt him? Of course not. He didn't want to hurt him. He wanted to let him know that, hey, you're gonna be feeling this all day, though. You anytime you see me, you bet you're gonna feel this, bruh. So pack your lunch because it's gonna be a long day. That's what he was trying to do. Did he do it the wrong way? Yes. And so the only thing I'm gonna say, I'm not defending him at all. He should be suspended. Yeah, for sure. What I am saying for other individuals to realize that these young men and these young women, their brains have not fully developed. The brain is not fully developed at 24 years old. So please give these individuals some grace when how they act and what they do, especially when it's an emotionally charged issue, an emotionally charged game, an emotionally charged response. You have to remember your emotions come from your limbic system, your fight, flight, or freeze response. That's the first part of your brain to develop. They call it the reptilian brain for a reason because it's a reaction. Your prefrontal cortex, your last part of your brain to develop after 24 years old, that controls that reaction. So you guys got to remember this when we're dealing with young men and women. Because granted, he's a football player, but he's a man first. You know, both of them are men first. And both of their brains have not developed. So this is just learning. And this is a great learning experience for the young man. I hope he learns from this and moves on and continues to play good ball. But for everybody else here, this whole message of this lesson was the limbic system. Your emotions, your prefrontal cortex, your thinking brain. Your limbic system is stronger than your prefrontal cortex until you get a certain age. And even then, if you've been on drugs, you've been on alcohol, or you've never learned how to take the time out, pause, and think, your limbic system will still be stronger than your prefrontal cortex. That being said, God bless and have a great day.